Conservative new media viewers, we've got some news from the NBA. On the day that Jeremy Lin announced he would be getting possible season-ending surgery, the New York Knicks crushed the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers at Madison Square Garden in New York City. The final score of the game was 91-75 for the Knicks. We'll include several links to stories about this game in the video description below the video player. The first of those links will be to the box score and video highlights of tonight's contest. We'll give you some commentary and analysis on the Knicks, this game, and the status of Jeremy Lin in just a moment. But first, we'll run through the game details quickly. I want to remind our native English-speaking audience that I will speak slightly slower in this video and in the majority of our videos about Jeremy Lin, so that those Jeremy Lin fans around the world who don't speak English as a first language may enjoy the video as well. Thank you for understanding. This game was closer than perhaps some would have thought it would be heading into the fourth quarter. After 3 periods, the Knicks led by 6 points. Cleveland was missing star rookie point guard Kyrie Irving, as well as center Anderson Varejao, but they were hanging tough against a New York squad that was without Lin and fellow starter Amari Stoudemire, as well as reserves Jared Jeffries and Bill Walker. In the fourth quarter, however, the Knicks turned up their intensity and ended up routing Cleveland to keep their playoff hopes alive and thriving. What's even better for New York is that the Milwaukee Bucks lost tonight, which means the Knicks are now 2.5 games up on the Bucks for the 8th and final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. Reserve J.R. Smith led New York with 20 points and 9 rebounds. Carmelo Anthony added 19 points and 4 boards. Cleveland got 13 points and 7 rebounds from forward Antoine Jamison in the loss. With the win, New York improves to 27-26 on the season. The Knicks improved to 3-1 with Jeremy Lin out because of his knee injury. New York is now 9-2 under head coach Mike Woodson and 18-11 in the Jeremy Lin era. Since Jeremy Lin is going to miss the rest of the regular season, at least, we will retire the Linsanity 2.0 era tonight. When Jeremy comes back, we will then label that period of time as the Linsanity 3.0 era. Next up for New York will be the Indiana Pacers on Tuesday, April 3rd. That game will take place in Indianapolis, Indiana. Now for some thoughts, comments, and analysis on tonight's game, the Knicks and Jeremy Lin. First, Jeremy Lin and the team announced tonight that Lin will miss the rest of the regular season with a torn left meniscus. Lin will reportedly have surgery on his knee next week, and the rehabilitation process is expected to take 6 weeks, meaning that there is a good chance that Lin is finished for the year, including the playoffs. Obviously, this is a huge loss for the Knicks both on and off the court. Linsanity has captured the attention of the entire world, and Lin's strong play and leadership helped resuscitate a floundering 8-15 squad that seemed destined for disappointment. Now, though, it will be up to players such as Baron Davis and Iman Shumpert to pick up the slack and keep New York on track for a playoff spot. We at CNM wish Jeremy Lin a successful surgery and a quick and full recovery. Hopefully, this will be the end of Jeremy's serious injury issues and he can thrive for years to come in New York. Second, J.R. Smith was huge in tonight's game. The swingman had 12 of his 20 points in the fourth quarter to help turn a close matchup into a rout. Smith plays with an energy and passion that is infectious, and that will to win was on full display tonight. Third, although Baron Davis did not have a big game statistically, the most important thing he did this evening was he did not turn the ball over. In 29 minutes of playing time, Davis had 5 assists and just 1 turnover, an excellent showing. It was a terrific performance for the team and one which Lin can learn from while watching on the sidelines. Fourth, once again, Tyson Chandler just quietly goes about his business and puts up solid numbers. Chandler had 14 points on just 4 field goal attempts to go with his 12 rebounds and 3 block shots. Chandler controlled the paint and shut down Cavs center Tristan Thompson. If the Knicks are to make a real run at the postseason, I think Chandler and J.R. Smith are going to be 2 critical factors in that push. Fifth and finally, for the Jeremy Lin fans, I know many of you are disappointed tonight and feel like watching the games without Jalen isn't meaningful. My advice is to continue to watch the games in order to learn more about the Knicks and Lin's teammates so you will know more of what to expect next season when Lin returns. I know that Jeremy himself will be studying the games while sitting on the bench to learn more about his teammates and how to thrive in Coach Woodson's schemes. As a fan, you can see how players perform for the rest of this year and then compare that with next year when Lin is back. I know it won't be as fun with Jeremy not around, but there are still things to learn now that will help you understand things better for when Lin is back. Now, give us your thoughts on tonight's game. Were you impressed with how the Knicks performed tonight, especially in the fourth quarter? Do you feel like Iman Shumpert and Baron Davis will be able to compensate enough for the loss of Jeremy Lin? Are you confident that the Knicks will make the playoffs now that Lin is out? You tell us below. Also, please be sure to let us know what you thought about this video by clicking on the thumbs up or thumbs down button underneath the video player. Thanks. Finally, we encourage you to come and join the fun on the Conservative New Media Facebook group. You will find the link to the group in the video description. This is NBA expert Paul F. Villarreal, and you're watching Conservative New Media. In our opinion, we are the #1 YouTube channel for Linsanity and Jeremy Lin News. Thank you for watching.